Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, a product causing a lethal high can be found right in your bathroom.
And we'll also take a look at National Boys and Girls Club Week.
Plus, Brian Johnson covers the Lady Rockets' fight to outshoot the competition. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Roth.
And I'm Greg Wichard.
UT is currently interviewing for the second most powerful person on campus.
Reporter Anastasia Ellis tells us who is being considered out of the 120 applicants.
11 search committee members have been interviewing 5 candidates for the position of provost and executive vice president for academic affairs. The candidates are from across the country and will be individually interviewed.
We are looking for someone who understands the mission of our university. What's the role of a university like the University of Toledo today?
The UT community also gets a chance to meet the candidates, ask questions, and submit feedback in an open forum held in the Student Union. The process will last 3 weeks.
They're all coming into what's going to be a very difficult job and making some very difficult choices. And I think it's important for everyone, especially students for that matter, to get involved.
The committee will select 3 of the 5 candidates and submit them to President Lloyd Jacobs to consider. Jacobs is expected to announce the future provost by the end of this semester. For more information on each candidate, you can visit www.utoledo.edu/provost search. For UT 10 News, I'm Anastasia Ellis.
A spa product has become the new lethal high. Bath salts are being smoked and snorted to simulate the use of cocaine. The misuse of this product is targeted towards teens and 20-year-olds and can be found at local stores. The Northern Ohio Poison Control Center is averaging 2 or 3 calls per day dealing with bath salts. Mephedrone and MDPV are the chemicals that cause the fatal effects.
They get very paranoid and very anxious and very agitated.
Poison control centers have already had 214 calls for the abuse of bath salts since January, compared to last year's total of 235.
Late night studying on campus can lead to a scary walk back to your car. The Night Watch Escort Service has already received 5,000 calls this semester. The service helps students get safely to their vehicles or campus apartments. The escorts arrive in pairs, carry police radios, and stay in constant contact with the UT Police Department. The process to become an escort is highly selective.
We had to go through a background check and a driving record check.
If you are staying late at UT and would like to be walked to your car, call 419-530-3024. This number is also located on the back of your Rocket ID. Future filmmakers had a chance to show off their talents this past Sunday. The 6th annual Uncut Film Festival featured 8 movies produced and directed by first-year students. The student body president, Matt Rubin, and Student Alumni Association president, Rosalind Cordova, hosted the event. The 8 teams had 4 weeks to complete their film, which had to relate to their first-year experience at UT. The winners of the competition were called the Pretentious Film Students.
Working under pressure and then having something tangible that you can show people and saying, I did this and me and my friends did this. I think that's it. There's nothing can beat that.
Each of the 5 members on the winning team received iPod Nanos.
Boys and Girls Club across the U.S. just wrapped up their National Week.
Reporter Jasmine Nielsen shares the importance of this week.
In its 119th year, the Toledo Boys and Girls Club joined 4,000 other clubs in the country for National Boys and Girls Club Week. The week featured various daily events such as Torch Club, Power Hour, and Triple Play, all of which highlight and promote education, leadership skills, and healthy choices. Director Shauna Woody believes having college students employed and present as volunteers is beneficial to the club.
It's wonderful and it's beneficial because the kids can see, oh, this is what a college student looks like. Oh, they have fun. Oh, they're teaching me how to do this. And they have that one-on-one interaction with them where kids at any given time can talk about college and just ask the questions. They're right there at their fingertips.
Each year, boys and girls vie for the Youth of the Year honor. In a few weeks, high school senior DJ Walker will compete at the state level.
I really hope that I win National Youth of the Year, but I'm not going to focus too much on that. I'm just going to focus on taking it one step at a time.
If you're looking for a volunteer experience or would just like to make a difference, contact your local Boys and Girls Club unit. For UT 10 News, I'm Jasmine Nelson.
Those kids were so cute.
Yeah, good luck to DJ Walker. If he wins nationally, he has a chance to meet President Obama.
That'd be pretty cool. Stick around. We'll be back with Brian Johnson in your Rocket Sports right after this.
Your UT bookstore wants to provide you with a wide selection of used textbooks for next semester. To do this, we need our campus community's cooperation. Faculty must commit to reusing a textbook as soon as possible. We encourage students to sell their used books back. Students will receive 50% of the original sale price for books being reused next semester.
The more used books, the more money you'll save next semester. Together, we can make lower textbook prices a reality.
Welcome back. I'm Brian Johnson, and this is your UT10 Sports. The Lady Rockets played in the third round of the WNIT last Tuesday against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's head on over to Savage. The Rockets came out the gate ready for action as junior Nama Shafir fakes the defense right and takes it in for the easy bucket. She finished with 19. Booyah! UT played as a team as Yolanda Richardson makes the assist to Haley Lynn for the wide open three. Coming out the half, the Rockets were up 31-30, but the ladies didn't take long to extend their lead as freshman Angela Dortch makes a jumper in the paint. UT continued to dominate as Nama kicks it to Melissa Goodall for the fast break layup. She ended with 10 for the night. The Rockets surfed past the Crimson Tide with the final score at 74-59. Coach Cullup celebrated the win with her team.
I'm so proud of you. And guess what? You're playing at home on Sunday.
Well, obviously, the Lady Rockets had no trouble washing out Alabama. However, Syracuse was a different story. UT had home court advantage again on Sunday in the fourth round of the women's NIT. The Rockets came out fired up, taking the early lead with the drive for the two by Goodall. However, it wasn't long until Syracuse would take the lead, but Yolanda Richardson wasn't going down without a fight as she dominates in the paint for the basket. There she goes. Coming out the half, UT trailed the Orange by 12, but the ladies would tie it up as Goodall attacks the basket. The score would go back and forth. Nama kept the game close as she sinks in a three. She would finish with 22. Yolanda attempting to win the game with the basket, but it wasn't enough, and the Rockets were headed to overtime. In OT, the ladies swept Syracuse. Here, freshman Andola Dortch switches the three, adding to UT's momentum. And the Rockets will move on to the Final Four, defeating the Orange with the score 71-68. Coach Cullup says UT wouldn't have made it this far without the sixth man.
I hope our fans come back out Wednesday and support us because this is a tremendous, historic ride, and we need their help again. That home court advantage really means a lot, and our players are so thankful, as our staff, that we have the support here at the University of Toledo that we do.
The Lady Rockets will be playing in the Final Four tomorrow in Savage Arena against Charlotte.
I was at the game on Tuesday, and the women seemed incredibly focused.
And I was at the Sunday game, and it was just packed in there, and everyone was on their feet, and the energy was just amazing.
Yeah, there was over 5,000 fans there. And get this, it was the 10th largest crowd in the new Savage Arena.
Well, let's hope they break another record and fill all 7,300 seats.
I know they will.
That's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Greg Wichard, Brian Johnson, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Roth. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.